Hello and welcome back to Bourbon Barrel Talk. I'm your host, Scott Minton. Today's episode of Bourbon Barrel Talk is brought to you by Chevalier Cask. If you're in need of bulk spirits, new oak, or used barrels, then Chevalier Cask is here to help. We also have access to whatever type of spirits that you need. Our American, Spanish, European, and French oak barrels are handcrafted by multi-generational family-owned cooperages in Europe. These barrels are of the highest quality. They are tight and made from wood seasoned for over 24 months. We can also help you find financing for all your full or empty barrel needs. We can also buy your freshly dumped barrels and help you find them a new home. You can find us at www.chevaliercask.com. And we are back in the Brock Bourbon Bar, but we're without Brock's. How did that happen?
I don't know. Did we break in?
I don't know. Kenny did let us in today.
He did. Yeah. He did.
Literally came in and like knock on the door and Kenny answers. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "We're here doing a podcast."
He's like, "You're 2 days too late."
He's like, "Well, come on in."
He slams the door.
And I'm like, "Where's your mom?" He's like, "Not home yet." "Where's your dad?" "Not home yet." I'm like, "Okay, guess I'm just me and Kenny." Actually, it's me, Kenny, and Carl.
Yeah.
So
There we go. That didn't sound like an episode of 80
What
Griffin.
could go
I don't know
wrong?
what does.
You ain't lying. So anyway, so we are drinking Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, and this is what, one of their newer releases, or is this a barrel pick? What is it?
No, it's one of their newer releases.
All right. So what do we got here, brother?
Sitting at a pretty 133 proof.
133.
It
You
is
do a more
13
Morgan Freeman voice next time.
More Morgan.
More Morgan.
It's 133 proof. That was actually pretty good.
It wasn't bad. I mean,
It wasn't bad.
I don't know that it was Morgan Freeman, but it
was close.
Oh, excuse me for not emulating the greatest actor of the last generation
Oh my
in
God,
3
see,
seconds.
Here we go, animated, and immediately through the roof on his mic. There we go. All right, so anyway, 133, 13-year-old.
How many times can we make you
Elijah
animate
Craig.
this episode?
It's not hard. All you do is just remotely go off tangent. He's done.
Samuel L. Jackson now?
Challenge accepted.
I'm a mushroom-clad lamb, mother trucker. Every time I touch brain, I turn to Superfly TNT. The guns of the Navarone.
I'm
Anyway,
so proud of you for editing yourself
No shit.
no shit.
on the fly like
I'm
that.
good. Listen, if anything, I'm awesome.
That's fair.
Everything is awesome. That's me.
Everything
Scott.
is cool when you're part of a team.
Man, look at where have y'all been? Where y'all been all my life?
Carl, that sounded really special in my head.
It did. It sounded good.
No, it sounded good on the
But
microphone too.
it sounded special, but like you get the gold star.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, I'll take the
You
gold
did
star
better
for
than
that.
we expected.
I think we all exceeded expectations here.
Wow.
We haven't even had any of this to drink yet.
I know.
No.
We're off the rails already.
You'd think we'd been drinking all night.
Right. You think this would be like a third podcast or something.
Yeah.
No shit.
It's like
for
Scott
real.
had a bottle of Henry McKinnon 10 by himself.
Absolutely. I was puking.
Are you
Anyway,
suicidal?
absolutely. All right. Elijah Craig.
Yep.
Barrel
133
proof.
proof.
133.
Now-
13
now, Scott,
and a half-year-old?
Scott.
What?
If I recall correctly,
Yes.
you are not normally a fan of these.
I am. So they are either really good or they are really bad for me. I very rarely find one that I am in the middle on.
Okay.
So there's no mediocres to you, pretty much.
Not typically.
So what's your Elijah Craig that's, oh man, this one's great.
I can't remember which batch it was. I want to say it was like A122 or something like that.
So
It
one of
was
the early ones?
One of the early ones was really, really good. I can't remember the exact thing, but I
Okay.
remember it being an A of some sort, but I don't remember exactly which one
Okay.
it was.
So this is a C, so a little different.
So a little different. So was it the C that mean like it's the C Rickhouse, or a C is because I can't listen. It's okay. I don't know everything about bourbon, but I do.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen, on Bourbon Barrel Talk.
Hold on. Nick's doing a one-man play over here.
I know, for real.
Actually, he died because Scott said he didn't know
just killed
everything.
himself, and I didn't know it. Anyway, so
He
anyway,
Romeo'd.
whatever C means, it obviously means something.
And
Nick, you
it's-
can go grab a mic. You just got to get Barbara out of your lap. Barbara's giving you a lap
All right.
dance over there.
So the Elijah Craigs come out 3 times a year. So basically, their first release that happens in January, which is A, that's at A1.
Okay, that makes sense now.
And then the last 2 are the year.
Right.
So then you have your second release is the B. Typically
Gotcha.
it's 5, which happens in May.
Right.
And then for the C is 9, which is September.
Gotcha. So see, look, I mean, I learned something new today.
Uncovering the hidden language
It
of
appears
bourbon.
the hosts have joined the
I know,
podcast.
for real. You aren't
Yeah.
lying. I mean, listen, they've been on enough at this point. They've been drinking a lot of whiskey with me over the last few years. So I guess it's been like, what, 2 years now? 2 years? 2 years? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, actually, we're coming up on our 4-year anniversary, which just seems crazy. So, anyway, we're going to dive in on this nose. What are y'all getting, man? Has anybody already got a little good sniffy sniff on this, man?
Caramel molasses.
Caramel molasses. Okay, that's a strong
That's what I'm getting.
language there, but they seem to be semi-polar opposites. Caramel molasses, because molasses I think of being super dark on the sweet side, whereas caramel typically is lighter dark. But all right, anyway, I'm going in.
I'm getting kind of a Werther's Original vibe going on with the nose.
I'm gonna sign off and just enjoy this because it's fantastic.
So it does have a little heat on the nose, though. It does.
Yes, it does.
It's got some heat.
It's got good legs.
I think I'm more with Johnny Tsunami over there. I'm a little bit more on the toffee, that Werther's Original type smell. There's a little bit of spice, and there's a fruit in there, but I can't grab it right now.
All right, color me impressed. That is delicious.
Impressed.
It's one of the better releases in a
color is
long
impressed?
time.
The amber color of this bottle.
I mean, it really is one of their better releases.
Yes, it is.
I mean, no doubt about that.
Yeah, I'm not going to look at them now.
Yep.
The heat's there for me.
I was going to say
It's settling a bit.
It drinks to proof, but
No doubt about it.
But yeah, this is a good one. And I like
This
this
is
one.
this is a crushable bottle by the fire pit
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It does have a lot of rye spice to it.
while smoking
Yeah.
a convenently placed cigar that I brought over.
Conveniently.
Yeah. It's like mid back palate.
What's
me.
the mash bill for this typically?
The Elijah Craigs are
Yes.
72.
You can look it up online.
Look it up. Yeah.
Okay.
My brain's a little mushy right now.
I thought our two originals would know that answer.
I'm sorry I don't know every mash bill of every distillery ever.
And-
Disappointing me, man.
And honestly, if I'm
You're not going to know Elijah Craig or care enough to.
Probably 75, 13, 75, 12, 13.
75, 12,
Or
13.
12 and a half.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. That or I was going to say it's probably, is it 78 to 1210 or something like
Yeah,
that?
78, 10, 12.
Yeah.
That was close.
I mean, I was closer.
Not the first time.
Why? What do you mean? You said 75. I just was reiterating your math.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Very heavy corn. High corn.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, toffee, baking spice, a little bit of tobacco.
There's some definitely bacon spice in there.
Yeah, baking spice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would say if you guys see this on the shelf, I mean, you'd be silly to pass it up.
Oh, yeah.
And this one is C what?
C923.
923.
September of 23.
923. There we
Which
go.
was our lesson for the day.
That's right. Absolutely.
Thank you, Nick.
923.
But it's just enough of a after, like it hangs on for a while to me.
Yeah, it definitely has some. It's a long Kentucky hug. It's just past the collarbone. You get a little bit into the chest, but it drinks to proof. But it is a very. This is a good pour. Of the Elijah Craigs, this might be one of my top twos now.
But it's not like a
Oh,
harsh.
yeah.
It's not like a harsh drinks to proof either.
No. This is pretty solid though.
So the funny thing, right? This bottle probably costs, I don't know, $100 at store.
$89.99. Yeah.
But I would take this 10 out of 10 times over the Elijah Craig 18.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, probably.
That's what I mean. You have 5-year difference between the two barrels.
Mm-hmm.
the 18's what 90 proof or 100 proof?
100 proof, aren't they? For the Elijah Craig 18s?
Yeah.
I think so. I put a couple of drops of water in this. I don't know if anybody else wants to or not.
Will not defile the bourbon that way.
I didn't want to, but I was told it's supposedly for science and shit. So
Science!
She
I'm not for
blinded me
science
with
tonight.
science. Bow, 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 bow. She blinded me with science.
Science rules.
Thomas Dolby. That's who sang that song,
Right.
Bow. Elijah Craig 18. This one is 90 proof. This was an 8/23 of 2021 that was bottled. So.
So, I mean, I would take this Elijah Craig all day over that.
Well,
Twice on Sunday.
you could get 2 of these for the price of that one and still have money left over.
I will say, dude, the water I think might help this
The
one. A little
water, it makes it even
All right,
sweeter
all right.
on the tongue. It almost changes to me from that butterscotch taffy or not taffy, toffee to
bit. Oh yeah, this is
more like a honey
so. I will
cream.
say it went a little bit more to the floral side than spice, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's still got a fantastic nose with a drop of water. I still prefer it neat, but like this is definitely something that would hold up to a rock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Very much so. And for those that maybe don't like it, the little bit more spice than what it has is neat.
But yeah, it went from probably 133. I probably took it down to about 120 with the amount of water that I added.
Yeah, if you're kind of scared of the proof, but you want to try it still, then you can work your way up.
Well, for me, it drank the proof, whereas now it doesn't drink like 120. It drinks more like probably like 110, 105 with a couple of drops. So
to me, it's more of the back palate gets the spices than the front.
Yep, but like I said, it went more of a floral.
Yeah.
On that, on that front to mid. So.
I mean, overall, fantastic bottle.
Very
they
much
did
so.
a great job with this.
Definitely recommend this one.
All right. Of the Elijah Craigs you've had, where would you rank him at?
I mean, this is easily one of the top 2.
You want the top 2? I would say one of the top 2.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Yes.
Yeah.
Possibly number 1 for me.
Pretty close.
So I have from Keg Liquors back several years ago, I think it was either 2018 or 2019, I have the last bottle of the Lost Barrel, which maybe that's a gimmick and they've done other stuff before with it, but it's Elijah Craig with the Lost Boys label on it.
Right. Yeah, you're a label whore, though.
I'm a label whore,
Yeah.
but I haven't opened it, so I can't compare the two.
Yeah.
Because that one could be amazing or not.
But that was 90 proof, so
Yeah,
it's
that
not
is
going to
a
taste
90
anything
proof.
like
The other thing you got to consider is that this is not a single barrel.
Yeah.
Right? This is
A batch.
a batch.
Batch,
So
right.
you can't compare it to a single
We also
barrel.
can't compare barrel strength to 94 proof.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a polar opposite.
I think you can definitely
Oh,
compare
you-
bottles in one distillery. I mean, you're not like
Well, you're on different tiers.
You're on different tiers.
well, yeah, but you're
You
just
would
getting
have-
the whole experience of it.
You would
It's
have
not-
to proof this
It's
down
like
a lot.
comparing like a Ferrari to a Honda. Be like,
Yeah.
oh, you're both cars.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine.
Or maybe, no, a Fiat to a Ferrari. They're both Italian.
You're both going to leak oil at some point.
They're both under the same
Well,
company.
but you're fucking aware of that. It's not like it's a big surprise.
Right. I'm aware that one's 94 proof and one is 133 proof.
I'm just saying, like, you can't compare 133 proof to 94 proof. That's my point. That's what I'm saying. Like, one punches you in the mouth, the other one doesn't.
Neither one of them punched you in the mouth, buddy.
No.
Scott does what we like to call the 1-inch clinch.
Can you feel it now?
No.
Cough. Ta-da.
Surprise.
So, anyway,
Joke's on you.
That's right. Joke's on you. I've heard a bunch of those jokes. Anyway,
Really?
yeah.
Tell me some more.
I'll tell you a joke later. Anyway, so that's our episode.
No,
of-
Scott.
What?
Tell everybody.
I'll tell your mom.
Okay.
Tell us your humble opinion.
So I think that's our episode. I think we all prefer it neat,
Yes.
Yes.
and I think this is a definite buy.
Oh, yeah.
It's 100% buy.
So if you want to find Bourbon Barrel Talk, you can find us on Facebook, the Instagram, or the X. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. That way you get our episodes as soon as they get dropped, whether it's on what? What's your favorite medium?
I don't know, but use that finger like they do on Scott's butthole, so it's okay.
That's right. just a tickle. Tickle. Ring the bell, right? Is that what that they say on YouTube, right? Ring the bell.
Yeah. Ring the bell for notifications.
That's right. So anyway, that's our episode of Bourbon Barrel Talk. Make sure you email us any questions to bourbonbarreltalk@gmail.com. This is Scott, Johnny Tsunami, DJ Jazzy Jazz, Dolphin Carl. Peace out.
See ya.
Bye.